to cover the gun violence crisis as part of our End Violence STL campaign.
But we are also telling stories of young people taking advantage of opportunities to overcome obstacles.
What's happened to a lot of kids your age?
They're getting killed
Why?
because they want to act tough and be in the streets.
A 16-year-old boy from Ferguson is refusing to bow to the peer pressure. He's staying out of the streets in part due to his relationship with his mother. The teen takes it in part as part of the St. Louis Science Center's Youth Exploring Science program. News 4 This Morning's Andre Hepkins shows us how it's helped him to turn his life around.
You ready? Try to find the pit.
It was the last Saturday in September.
You're in 10th.
Yes.
And 16-year-old Dante Rocket
We're going to be making our own products,
was learning how to make household products out of produce.
getting ready for like chemistry.
He comes to the Taylor Community Science Resource Center every Saturday to get a head start on school lessons as a way to kickstart his plan for life.
Get a scholarship to play football, but if I don't get there, I want to go into the Navy.
But Dante wasn't always walking in the right direction.
And it was causing a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of teary days.
You were afraid that your son was going to become the victim of violence.
Yes.
Gun violence.
Yes.
And you had the fear that your son could possibly end up killed.
Yes.
Dante lives in Ferguson, and he's a sophomore here at Riverview Gardens High School, which is also in North St. Louis County. But his mom had become increasingly concerned about her kid hanging out with friends in this neighborhood in the vicinity of Page Boulevard and Belt Avenue, where the city of St. Louis approaches Wellston.
That he know his father and I have forbidden him to be in, but he would go anyway.
Staying out late at night and not coming home, staying out with my friends.
I started punishing him, but then I realized punishing wasn't helping. So then I just started talking more and talking more.
She noticed better conversation caused a correction in her boy's character, but he too realized he'd been on the road to ruin.
What happens to young men who stay out late at night?
They turn into drug dealers or get killed. I would be getting in a lot of trouble right now if I didn't work at the Science Center.
The St. Louis Science Center employs Dante and roughly 200 underserved children. They work on building foundations for future careers in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Working at the Science Center, it made me a better person.
And his mission to become a better young man was born out of his love for his mom.
I don't want to see her down or crying, seeing me if I was still in the streets, laying down on dead.
In St. Louis, Andre